Hello guys, welcome to my channel. This is Ankita. Today we'll be learning about Netbeans software that is basically used for learning Java programs. Over here on the desktop you can see there is a Netbeans IDE 8.0.2 and you will click like this, right click, and it will start opening. Now over here you can see it's opening. Now basically Netbeans is a Java development environment. Basically it has an editor where you write your code, a debugger where you find your mistakes, and a viewer where you can view your code as many times as you want. Now over here you can see Netbeans has opened. So I was telling you that Netbeans is a IDE. What do you mean by IDE? IDE is basically integrated development environment that is basically used for running a code. Okay, so over here we will learn how to create a project in Netbeans. Over here you will go file and say new project. So you can see a new project is open, which is given an option. Over here categories are coming. You can click Java and say next, and then for example I want to create a project by the name of name. So you can see, and then you can say finish. It's creating a project. Now over here you can see a class is created by the name of project. As you are aware about the Java source code, that Java structure document, over here at the bottom or at the top we will write down package and the class name, and then public class name. So it's not compulsory to write down public, you can directly write down class and class name. So over here the class name is same as your project name. Okay, after this, for example today we are going to print our name, so we will write down public static void main. I hope you all are aware about now all these keywords, and main is a method over where we will be writing our code. So over here in the double quotes we will be writing, for example, over here I am printing my name, so I am writing system.out.println Ankita. Over here system is a class, out is a method that prints the output, and println is a method which prints the output in a new line, and println is followed by a brackets. Inside that I am writing my name. So by writing my name it will print exactly what I am writing. So in order to run you will go over here, say run, and you can run the file. Okay, oh sorry, over here you have to mention string args. Now again I will run. So over here run and run the file. So you can say Ankita is being printed. So this is a way you can print anything on the screen. Now the next code we can learn about is adding two numbers. We have already learned about arithmetic operations. So over here you can see inside this I am creating one more Java class file. So in the same project you can create as many as files you can want, and they will be saved. You don't need to save it, they will be saved automatically as soon as you run it, or even if you don't run it they will be saved. So over here file and new Java class. For example I want to add two numbers, so I will write down add and then finish over here. So now you can see a class name is being created, public class add. Over here I have to write down again because it's not the main class, it's the project in which the main class was, that was name. This is the extra class I'm adding, so I have to write down public stat. By default it will not be coming. Or see, now over here if you will see, what I have done is, if you will see over here, I have written string a with the brackets. So even if I will write down argsa or a, it doesn't matter. That is not the code or default code defined by the Java. You can declare it anything and it will work. Now, in order to add two numbers, you are aware that there are arithmetic operations and integer is used for defining the integers. I will write down int a equal to 3 and int b equals to 6. Okay. Now, I have declared in two variables. You are aware that the variable names will be written with small. In one variable I have declared the value 3 and another one I have declared the value 6. Now in order to add two numbers in Java, we have to store the result in some particular variable. So I am writing over here int c. And then in order to add two numbers, I have to do a plus b, that means 3 plus c. So 3 is stored in a and 6 is stored in b. So what I will do, c is equal to a plus b. I am applying arithmetic operation, that is addition. Same way, if I want to print the subtraction, so what I can even do is, I have to take another variable name, and in that, whichever is a bigger value, for example, even if it is a smaller value, doesn't matter. For example, I am taking b and then minus a. Now I have written two things, and now for example I just want to print the output. I am showing you few things over here so that the concept will be clear. Now see over here, in this line I am printing the addition of two numbers, and in this I am calculating the subtraction of two numbers. Over here I wrote system.out.println c. Over here whatever output will come, it will be printed directly on the screen. If you see the next line, I have written system.out.println. In double quotes I wrote c is equal to, as you remember in the previous code I wrote Ankita. Whatever I wrote in double quote, it was printed as it is on the screen. So like this, and then in order to append the string with the variable name, we have to use plus c. Same way over here I wrote system.out.println in double quotes d is equal to plus d. Okay, now if we will run over here, you can see run the file. Now did you see 9 is being printed? In the next line it's written c is equal to 9, and then in the next d is equal to c, that is storing the subtraction, right? So this is a way you can do the addition and subtraction, and in this same code I have shown you how to print the output directly and how to print it with the variable name too. Now let's learn one more code, or let's try one more program. Same again, over here I will say class file. Okay, now for example let's calculate area. So we'll calculate the area of a square today. Fine. So again over here it's public class name. Now the very first thing, in order to calculate the area of a square, if you are aware that the area has all the sides that are equal, so in that case we only require only one variable to be printed. Okay, so over here we write down int, for example side is equal to 3. Okay, now int. Now in order to calculate the area, it will be sides into side. So let us take another variable, maybe area. So I will say side into side. And if you see your code, I wrote over here side equal to 3, area is equal to side into side, then system.out.println area is, if you see over here I wrote area, this area doesn't has any connection with this area which I wrote over here int area. This is whatever I want to print on the screen, it will be printed as it is. And over here this plus area, this is this area. Okay, now again we will run it. So we'll see, run the file. So you can see area is 9, so it's 3 into 3, it's 9. So this is the way we can run the codes on Netbeans. In the next video we will be learning. I hope you like my video. Please like and subscribe my channel. Thanks for viewing my channel. We will be learning more in the next video. Thanks a lot.